Productions.
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Things are going to start happening to me now.
I think Tyler is amazing.
And I'm a fan of this show. I've watched several episodes.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. You stink, Tyler.
Never promise Crazy a baby.
Oh, I like that. That's a cool idea.
Are either of you homosexuals?
I go both ways. What do you think?
You mean like flaming or?
No, we're not homosexual, but we are willing to learn.
But I do wonder, for others, in other cases, whether libertarianism today is just an excuse for many on the right to act selfishly.
Look at me. And then some fat asses in Washington started having opinions. The Olympic Committee started having opinions. You bitch, I know you! You started writing your opinions.
And it just makes me wonder, you're dead, bitch. You know, why are you doing this to this poor guy?
I don't care. I'm a libertarian. What I'm getting is,
Did you vote for Joe Jorgensen or Trump?
Who?
Joe Jorgensen. That was the perfect answer. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? LPR. Let's change these cameras a little bit here. Right now, we're out to everybody. We're broadcasting out here, but I'm going to shut it off in a little bit, and we're just going to go members only. If you're a member of Substack, and I'm going to put this in, it's a dance away here. I'll put it a link to the Substack here, and you just go there. You can sub for free, and you should be able to see one of the posts on there. Hang on, it's over there live, so it's making some noise. There we go. Which make sure I'm in the Rumble chat. No, not with the Rumble. I want the YouTube chat, because that's the one that's going to get you people over there to the other place and maybe onto Twitter. I guess I should probably do that as well. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I did. Okay, so here you go. I put it in the chat there. Please feel free to go over there. We'll talk a little bit, and then we're going to head over there. We're going to show the Lone Gunman. Here's the Twitter, loading the Twitter chat. There you go. All right. Hope everyone's doing fine. You've had a good one. Why did this going out so late? I really apologize. I went golfing today. Did okay. Did really good on the front nine, not so good on the back, and I haven't played in a while. And my it was having trouble. It was fine. It was in the mid 80s. Yeah, 85, 84. I think I went 40, 44. I think that's what it was. You can find me on 18 Birdies if you want to follow that there. Anyway, and then we came home. We had to go wash the dogs and stuff, so I wanted to set everything up. I just wanted to give ourselves time to do this. So here we are. Now we're here. Okay, so JC asked the question, and I don't think I can put it in the chat here. JC asked the question. He says, hey, I'm a member through Locals, I think. Is that preferred over Substack, or should I switch? I prefer that you switch. I do have a Locals. I have Odyssey, and there, for member stuff. But you know what? I think I'm gonna trash all those, and we're just gonna focus in on these other ones. I'm not even uploading to Locals because it's not automatically done. So I have to make that effort. So we're not even automatically going over to Locals. We're not even automatically going over to Odyssey. So I typically go Rumble, X, and YouTube. Okay, those are the ones. And if you go over in Substack, the 4. So if you go to Substack and at least sub there, at some point we can have chats and everything. If you guys want to do stuff, it's similar to Telegram. You can do all that over there, members only. You can do it for free. That's the kind of thing I do like about that. So I'm able to at least kind of put a fence around it. And so those ones that are already in the Rumble chat, JC at least, you guys get over there, because we're going to start this in a little bit, and I'm going to, and the reason I'm doing this way, I want to do member stuff, because I want to be able to play stuff that won't get copyright strikes on YouTube. Now, oddly, this show is up on YouTube. I'm going to be playing it. So you also have a little bit of a problem, which is I want to be able to play stuff that OBS, I guess I don't have to. Well, even you Restream and you StreamYard have some trouble if you're playing like Netflix as an example, and you try to share those, they just go black. So you got to be, you find some stuff that's here and there. So that's kind of the deal I was going to do. So that's one reason to do it. And then just let's concentrate over in one area. I want you to just sub over to our YouTube page. That's still kind of the main one going over here. But you guys use Rumble. I mean, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Those guys, their guys are Subliminal, Gray Pill, and you guys are really pushing over there on Rumble. And I know that's kind of the preferred place for a lot of you. But anyway, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. So put that out there. So what I'm going to do here, wanted to make sure. Okay, so there's the place you can go. TylerYonke.substack.com. There you go. JC's over in the chat. I'm trying to see which one must have done that. Okay, this popped up here. So let me put this chat over here so I can see what's going on with everybody. And I'm going to have to say goodbye to our YouTube people. So if you're on YouTube, go over. Let's actually put this in here. Let's go over here. So you go over to Substack and subscribe over there because we're going to do stuff. We're doing pretty good. We've got almost 2,000 subscribers over on YouTube. And tonight we're going to watch the Lone Gunman. Okay, so let's see if we can find this one here. Okay, so there we go. So this is what we're watching tonight, Lone Gunman. It's their first episode. Just throwing this out there that let me do this. Actually, this would actually maybe be a better way that we'll start this. So talk about Lone Gunman real quick, which is it's American conspiracy fiction thriller drama television series created, and I'm just reading this off of Wikipedia because it's as good as you get. Created by Chris Carter, Vince Gilligan, John Shiban, and Frank Spotnitz. The program originally aired March 4 to June 1, 2001 on Fox. It is the spinoff of Carter's science fiction television series, The X-Files. And such is part of the X-Files franchise, starring several of the show's characters. Despite positive reviews, its ratings dropped, and the show was canceled after 13 episodes. The last episode ended on a cliffhanger, which was partially resolved in the 9th season episode of the X-Files entitled Jump the Shark. Maybe we'll have to watch that one. I'm thinking of actually just watching all 13 of these. The series revolves around the titular trio, the Lone Gunman, Melvin Frohicke, John Fitzgerald Byers, and Richard Langley, private investigators who run a conspiracy theory magazine. They often help the FBI special agent Fox Mulder of the X-Files. Whereas the X-Files deals mainly with paranormal events and conspiracies to cover up extraterrestrial contact, the Lone Gunman draws on secret activity of other kinds, such as government-sponsored terrorism, the development of a surveillance society, corporate crime, and escaped Nazis. And the show has a light mood and elements of slapstick comedy. The trio are alternately aided and hindered by a mysterious thief named Yves Adele Harlow. Okay. So episode 1, the pilot, it was debuted on March 4, 2001. This is the one we're going to check it out on. And before I get over there, let's do this. Sorry, this is just the way we're rolling a bit tonight. So I'm going to go over to my studio because it's over. You got to go over there, check it out. I don't know if we're going to have a ton of people, but it doesn't matter. We're going to have fun either way. So here in a second, we're going to start killing off platforms, disconnecting YouTube and disconnecting X, and we're going to meet you over there on Rumble. So there's the way. Go over and sign up. You can do it for free. So it's not like I'm this is a way to try to get money, although you can pay. We have some paying people as well. I appreciate that because I do put out this show. That's why I appreciate the help. But my point is, we're just like, let's get over there. Let's congregate in one spot. I know you guys have a bunch of different places. You got, Jose has people over on Patreon, Nephilim, Def Scott. I don't know where they're at necessarily at this point. You know, everyone's different places. But this is where I'm going, Substack, partly because I think it's pretty good. You can use the app right now on there and watch what's live. But I also write stuff, so we go there. Did you say you were going to AskCon in January? Man, I really wanted to, but just life comes at you fast. I want to check it. Let me see what I can do. JC. Are you going, JC? Let me know. If you're going, I mean, there's a good chance. I want to break down this third wall and find out who JC really is. It's funny. I was thinking about this today. I was like, we could do members only, the paying ones. We can do like a StreamYard or whatever, where they're the guests and we just do a show. We just talk to each other and just, communicate like you would, without really putting it out. And I was like, I wonder if JC would actually, divulge who he is. Okay. So goodbye to, YouTube, goodbye to X. Let me kill those off right now. We're going to only stream